Hi, my name is Will Taylor, and today I'll be giving a speech about evolution. Evolution is the idea that over millions of years, a worm could eventually become a whale. I'm sure many of you have looked at all the different animals on Earth and wondered how they became the way they are. I've done extensive research on this topic, ranging from journals to websites to books. Evolution, which was driven by natural selection, is a key process and fundamental for survival to all the animals on Earth. And today I'll be informing you on what evolution is and how it is important to all the animals. So let's begin. First, I have an example of evolution. Scientists have theorized that whales, which you can see here, evolved from this mammal right here over millions of years in order to survive to the best of their abilities. The National Library of Medicine in 2019 stated that while many parts of evolution are facts, such as that we know it happens because of bones and past photos of animals, we can never know for sure that it's through natural selection, but we can always theorize that. Francisco Ayala, in her 2024 journal article, talks about natural selection. Natural selection is the idea that animals with better traits for their environment are better suited off and will survive more and therefore produce more offspring with that trait and it being more in the gene pool. Here's an example of that. We have some giraffes. As you can see, this giraffe is taller, so it's able to reach more trees, while these giraffes aren't able to, so they're eventually going to die off, and the longer neck will be more in the gene pool and be more likely to happen. And Charles Darwin is a very notable scientist when it comes to evolution. In his book, Origins of Species by Charles Darwin, he talks about different birds in Galapagos Islands. Here's those birds. Charles observed many different types of birds, and he found that they all came from a common ancestor, which is right here, but they evolved differently depending on natural selection and what traits fit best for their environment. For example, this bird has a shorter and sharper beak for catching insects, while this bird has a longer and stronger beak for breaking down seeds. Now that we've discussed what evolution is, we can talk about its importance for all the animals on Earth. The National Library of Medicine talks about how it is important for adaptation for endangered species. Without adaptation, they would no longer be able to survive. Some examples of this are camels being able to survive in hotter environments and polar bears being able to survive in colder environments because camels can intake and store more water while polar bears have more heat that they can store. Another example of this is for behavioral adaptations. Evolution is very important for the way animals behave. For example, in this photo you can see the peacock. It has longer feathers, which the female is more attracted to. So with the longer feathers, that animal is more likely to reproduce and have more offspring, and that trait will go more into the environment. And in this photo you can see the tiger, how it's blending in, and that's for hunting reasons. It's able to sneak up on prey and catch it easily. So in summary, evolution, which is driven by natural selection, is critical to nature and for all animals on Earth because of adaptation, survival, and reproduction reasons. So next time you see an animal, imagine what it'll be in a million